Hello and welcome to Boring Dad Gaming, where today I'm going to be playing a new game on the channel. This is Classified France 44. I did play the demo of this, a Steam Next Fest demo, a few months ago probably, and really enjoyed it. It's a sort of squad-based, tactical type game based in World War II. And yeah, as I said, I really enjoyed it and was looking very much forward to playing it. And Team 17, the publisher, very kindly sent me a key to do so. So thanks very much to them. Looking forward to diving in. So it does say continue, but we're going to do a new campaign because it's sort of, I think it would continue on from the demo. But yeah, let's dive in and have a look. We'll go regular difficulty, I think. I'm not going to do Iron Man in case of crashing or stuff like that. I'll take the tutorials at least initially. That all looks good. Campaign 1, we'll call it. Boring War.
"4 years ago, the Nazi beast got loose and rampaged across Europe, conquering all it could. Now, the conquered wait for invasion, for ships and airplanes to put an army ashore in France and drive the beast back to Berlin. Ahead of the invasion, we have parachuted in to help the French resistance. We must unite them into an army, creating mayhem behind the front lines. We are called the Jedburghs. Our mission is classified. We are parachuting into France to make contact with the resistance. We're a 3-man team with orders to set the country ablaze. I'll introduce you. Tom King, a strung-out Britisher who likes explosives a bit too much. Vincent, our scout, a quiet Canuck. And myself, Willard Cassidy, who runs this outfit on a captain's salary of $200 a month. My heart belongs to the Lord, but I am going into the shadows to fight a godless foe. We drop. Things immediately go wrong. In high winds, we get separated, blown apart, well away from the drop zone. Tom and I land close together. No sign of our resistance contact, but the area's flush with Krauts. After we ditch our chutes, Tom and I find a farmer's barn to hole up in and check our bearings.
I really like the sort of sketchbook look of the sort of cutscene and intro stuff there. I think it works really well. And I don't know if it is hand-drawn, but it does look it. Which is pretty cool. Here we come.
We should hold tight here till the heat's off.
The Fuhrer's flying monkeys have other plans.
Oh, so much for a warm welcome.
So, I'm not sure if things have changed from the demo. I know a lot of people commented that they felt the first mission or so was quite prescribed, the tutorial stuff. You know, you kind of had to do things a certain way. But if that is still the case, it is over pretty quickly, and then we'll be free to kind of work under our own steam a bit more. But we need to just sort of learn the controls and stuff here. So we're going to left click to move. Then we've got a little eye icon that shows we're currently hidden. Switch to Tom King by pressing tab, clicking his portrait, or clicking on him directly. Well, let's do tab.
Yes?
Yeah, he wants to move over here, so they're both in cover now. The actions available to you are determined by your remaining action points, AP. In this case, you want your team to hold their positions without using their remaining AP. Press backspace or click end turn at the top right to end your turn. All right.
Swell, a target.
Okay, so they've come in. We've seen... here, Private. He is a trained soldier, rifle effective at long range. A basic grunt, I would say, probably. So I think the red squares are what is currently visible to the enemy. Select your melee attack to show possible targets. Okay, so we have this. Press left on the highlighted cell to move in and attack. Okay. So I've selected my knife. It's given me this little thing here. I could, I guess, go anywhere in theory, but it's saying if we come this way and sneak up behind him, we'll be able to do it silently.
Hush now, Herman.
There we go. Critical damage, it says there, against unalerted enemies. Each time you silently kill an enemy, the ambush meter increases. When the meter is filled, your team immediately launches an ambush and gains an extra turn. That's cool. So that's up at the top of the bar here, we can see. So we're going to do the same thing again here from this square. So we're clicking on the square, not the enemy themselves.
Good night, sweetheart.
There we go. And bodies seem to disappear automatically, which is probably quite helpful. So they're not really patrolling, they're just looking the other way. Q and E is rotate, mouse wheel zoom in and out. So like, how close can we get? We can get pretty close.
Sounds like a good excuse to make a mess.
Everything's kind of close. Oh, I was going to say close in here, so I was going to stay zoomed in, but never mind. Click on the target cell to move. So let's
moving out.
that. Then we can see the movement allowance, that little number on the left of his health bar. One in the bushes, undetected allies are invisible. So we're going to melee attack again here.
Chew on that.
Now he looks like he's alerted. Oh, we're hiding in a bush. I didn't even see that. So he's looking around, but we can't. He can't see us. Some actions emit a sound that enemies can hear. I did wonder about that. Enemies who hear a sound will turn to face it immediately and then move to investigate it on their next turn. Remember, it is turn-based. So, what's it asking? Select melee, yeah, and then wants us to take down this guy. Now, are we getting a little? I think that you see that sort of highlighted yellow area. I'm pretty sure that's the sound range. So it looks like this other guy here is just going to be out of range for the sound of this attack.
Have that.
There we go. Not alerted.
It's now or never. Weapons.
During the ambush turn, your team gains bonus accuracy on their shots. You only get one ambush turn per mission, so make the most of it while you can. So we've done that now. We've launched our ambush, so we're going to select hip fire action. Only costs an AP. Use it to rush down your targets and engage them at close range. So if I toggle details, we can see it's 50% accuracy. But we get a 25% bonus from ambush and mid-range 29%, so that gives us a 100% hit chance.
Wilco!
Barely
Bit of a
on
shotgun
solid
blast.
ground and we're already painting the fields red.
Okay, move to target cell. There
Moving
we go.
out.
So we're in cover. Select Overwatch. Nice. So we've got an Overwatch action. So it's a cone-based one, so we can kind of target where we're overwatching. We think he's going to come through the front door, so let's target that. We can hear them running around, so we know roughly where they are. Well, I think we know exactly where they are, but we don't know what sort of enemy it's going to be.
I have a target.
Each time an enemy enters Overwatch, you can choose to fire or save it for a different target. This target is completely defenseless, so attack. That's good, because a lot of the time it might be that they're going into Overwatch at a range where you have a poor accuracy, or maybe you know that a more dangerous enemy is going to come in after that. So, yes, that's
Bad
pretty
idea,
good.
amigo.
Now, we don't have Overwatch anymore. This guy's run
Tom,
through.
you got a shot on him?
He's in cover, but I reckon I've got an angle.
Objects at or below waist height are low cover. The chance to hit a target in low cover is reduced by 30%. So, select hip. Feels like we might miss this shot. Yeah, near miss.
I'm out! I have to reload! Missed, but I spooked him.
My turn.
So, morale, regardless of whether a shot hits or misses, it deals morale damage to the target. That was the little blue bar that you saw there. When any unit falls to 50% or below morale, they are suppressed. Suppressed units have AP halved, reduced accuracy, and deal less morale damage. Okay, and it can happen to us as well. We've got blue bar too. So, aimed fire. Here we go. Costly but accurate. Use it to suppress your targets and pick off enemies at range. Ooh, he's broken now. So I think that's basically like a panic in XCOM. So his, see, actually, yeah. So he skips his next turn.
Flaggensichern! Hör auf zu zittern und denk an deine Ausbildung.
He's broken. See if you can flank him.
Roger that.
Gonna be moving to like there or something. Target cell. Where's it? Oh, here.
Moving out!
So When your weapon is out of ammo, press R. Yeah, fine, reload. I think we can work that out.
Reloading!
I was just thinking about the flanking. Obviously, we're not coming in from the side, so maybe there's like... Is there like a sort of 40... Oh, here we go. Units who are not benefiting from cover are considered to be flanked. Their cover icon turns red when they are so. When flanking a suppressed or broken unit, shots deal crit damage. That's good. I was just thinking, if he's flanked now, it probably is at that like a 45-degree angle is considered a flank, something like that maybe?
I see you, darling.
I see you, darling. Okay, so it's 71% hit chance. We can see the details of that. So, so what didn't we get a bonus for that time? Probably the ambush, I guess.
Roger!
But it's fine. You see, he'd recovered some morale
That's more
there.
like it.
Good shot.
Target cell. Okay, so we're taking half cover ourselves here. We can know there's
I
someone
see a
coming around the
straggler
side of the building.
back.
Yeah, so in terms of rotation, we can sort of come at various angles. It's not completely free, but it you can move quite a bit.
Clear that house out, pronto.
Yeah, what's he doing?
overwatching
Is he in
the door.
Overwatch?
I'll find another way in.
Target. Okay, yeah. So we're going in the window.
Moving!
We can break adjacent doors, or break open doors and windows and stuff. That's good. So we just hang on. The message feels like it's in the way a bit. There we go. We actually got to hold it down. I guess that's good, so you don't like accidentally do it and alert enemies if you're trying to be sneaky.
Moving out!
Just to give you a chance to back out if you've done something a bit wrong.
Check your
Hip
stats,
fire.
Jerry.
Looks like that should be a kill, 90%. There we go.
Last round! I need a refresh!
Objects at or above head height are high cover, and they reduce the chance to hit by 60%. Okay. Okay, so this is still low cover. We can see that we're going to flank him. Aim fire. Pretty good. There he goes.
I'm trying. Gotta reload. Clear?
Clear. Aside from all the bodies, of course.
Well, what bodies?
Then let's move out. We gotta get to that rendezvous.
Indeed. Vincent must be worried sick.
Cool.
After we escaped the dry gulch in the barn, we had to lie low while Adolf's fan club hunted for us. Tom and I shake off the Germans. We strike out to try and find Vincent and our resistance contact, Charles. Vincent's chute came down somewhere near a German radio station. I think things are about to get hotter.
So this is going to be another
So,
sort of tutorial-y mission, but then it opens up.
No sign of Tremblay or Belanger. They should have been here by now.
Jockey, this is Rocket. The Krauts have us pinned. We need backup immediately.
They're holed up at a radio station. Looks like we got a rescue on our hands.
So the map is divided into 10 regions, each with 3 segments. Highlight a region to learn about its ability. A new mission will appear in your current region of Picardy. Select the mission to continue. The briefing indicates the type of mission. We have assault missions that just start in combat, ambush missions that begin in stealth with an ambush meter, as we've just seen, and stealth missions with unlimited stealth kills and no ambush meter. So that's red, gold, and grey. Okay. So this is Picardy, the training area. So we gain... Oh no, that's its bonus. So gain plus 10% XP for missions while we're in Picardy. With improved training facilities, we can enhance our tactical planning and work harder to learn from our mistakes. This region contributes double to resistance strength, which we haven't learned about yet, but I'm sure they'll let us know. I think it's probably to do with this bar here. So that's telling us where we are. XP bonus. That's probably the mission we did. So this is the one we're going to do. So we need to add the guys. Cassidy and King have located Tremblay. However, he's pinned down with your French contact, Belanger. Rally your men and drive the attackers back at all costs. Okay, so it tells us what our primary objectives are. Basically, we've got to get in and out and rescue them. It's 1 of 3 skulls, so probably not too hard. Don't know what that is. Oh, don't know what the reward is. I think that's resistance points for this one, maybe? Which I'm sure they'll tell us about in due course.
Vincent's pinned down.
There's too many. We need backup.
Let's get him out of there.
So this is a mission where we're straight into combat. And it's going to talk us through a few more mechanics. I think we've got 2 more squad mates up there, as we can see, so we're going to have to do what the game tells us for a little bit longer. Units have powerful skills to aid in battle. Using a skill puts it on a cooldown, meaning it cannot be used again for a set number of turns. Rally restores the morale of all allied units. This skill is vital for healing suppressed and broken allies. That's pretty good. So that's telling us to use our bugle now. I guess these guys, they look, yeah, their morale is dropped a little bit, so we'll do that. There's no range on it, so this will do
On your feet, boys.
everyone on the map,
The
on
cavalry's
our side
arrived.
at least.
I've never been so
There we
happy
go,
to
20
hear an American.
morale boost on there.
Okay, let's light them up.
Unprotected units in the blast radius are automatically hit. Units in the larger frag radius are less likely to be hit, but still take morale damage. Okay, so grenades work a little bit different than in some other games. So we can see... what's the blast rate? Can I actually see... I guess this is the blast radius? Oh, well, yeah. Oh, okay, no, I can see an icon on the ground. You can just see the sort of little explosive marks, so I think that's what's doing the damage. Oh, it's telling us to drop it here, though. And
Heads
get
up,
these
traps.
guys. I think my spot was better, because I'd have done morale damage to 2 others, but okay. But then we follow it up, we move in. Each weapon has a cone of fire, which may cause damage to units other than your intended target, which also means friendly fire possible. Select hip fire, so we can kind of see... It's selected for us, but if we were doing it ourselves, you could kind of see the spread of the shot. But we are hitting both here with our... I think it's a shotgun.
A message from the king!
Here goes nothing.
Firing a sidearm is often cheaper than reloading your primary weapon. This makes them good backup options against weaker targets. So okay, so what's our sidearm? Oh, I see, Y. Okay. Hip fire, and we're going to shoot the barrel, I think. We can do tab to cycle between targets, but there we go. So that's the fuel barrel.
Can confirm.
Bloody good show! We?
Aimed fire. Okay, so we're going to shoot at this guy. Only 55% chance, but we'll see what happens.
Sooner!
Yeah. So he took morale damage, but not enough to sort of put him off what he was doing. Got a guy coming in the back.
Fire!
Bang. So Tremblay is down. When the health of an allied unit is reduced to 0, they become downed. A downed unit cannot act for 3 turns. After that, they will stand up and rejoin the fight. Okay. Click on the target cell to move.
Moving out.
All sidearms are hip-fire weapons. Okay. More flexibility to flank with characters whose primary weapon is limited to aimed fire. Okay. So that. Hip-fire.
Okay!
There we go.
I'm low on ammo!
Click to move. So we've got a full
Moving.
cover here. We'll select our sidearm. Sidearms also have the disruption ability, which means that all shots with your sidearm will cancel targets' overwatch, even if you miss. That's quite important,
Yes.
I think. Kind of put them off their shot,
Fire
basically.
helmet. At your service!
So he's suppressed now, so his AP is halved anyway. It was the same move
More
here.
movement! This may sting a little.
If a unit takes damage while down, they retreat from battle. Okay, so they're not dead. Although if you're playing Iron Man mode, I wonder what happens. Approach and revive allies to bring them back into the fight immediately. So if we hold... You can't see it because of the message, but basically we hold down like we did to break the window in the last mission. They're healed up.
Thanks.
Take care. You cannot afford another wound like that.
They become wounded if they're downed. If a wounded unit is downed again, they will retreat from battle. So... Yeah. Okay. Hit twice, they go away from battle. Snipe fires a shot that reduces enemy cover and boosts your crit chance. This skill is great at flushing out well-defended or tough targets. Okay, so Snipe. 85% chance to hit, so that's pretty good.
We're clear. Reinforcements! We're not out of the woods yet. Regroup! We gotta hold them back!
Your missions will often attract the attention of enemy reinforcements. A timer will count down to their arrival. Enemies do not attack on the turn that they arrive. Use this to your advantage and destroy the incoming forces. Okay, so we want to set up some overwatches here.
Better patch myself up.
Okay, so he's going to move here. I think is that a health kit on the side? Some items in the world could be collected, such as a med kit in this case. Highlight it. I mean, the messages are kind of getting in the way, but I think it's this.
Just what I was looking for.
He's used it immediately. Our enemies are turned, so they're probably going to... We're free to fight. Okay, great. So we are now weapons free. So they're going to come in from... I presume they're arriving here. So what have we got? Well, we can take...
Magazine's almost dry.
We probably want to reload the big gun.
Loading.
And we've now got Overwatch, which is 3 AP. Or it could no, that's 6 AP to me. So we've only got 7 now after that reload. And I think, yeah, you can see in the bottom bar when he's moving too far, it actually does highlight in red the skills that will become unavailable. We could move here. That to me looks okay.
Moving out.
So we'll do that, and we're going to stick an Overwatch on the reinforcement area. What do we got here? We probably need another reload. Actually, no, we don't. I think we're okay on the carbine. Or are we? I don't know. I think we're right. I probably don't need anyone else taking cover. I mean, we could. Maybe we come here. If we could just take one shave... Yeah, I was going to say, if we can shave 1 AP off, we can do that and Overwatch. So, do that. He's got a more accurate gun, so we'll let him have a bit more range. Okay. Can he use his Thompson? I think they're saying he doesn't need to reload it. I think he is reloaded. So if we go... He can go there, in fact. And still get a decent Overwatch on. I don't know how effective the Thompson is. Let's give him medium range. And then we've got our French guy. We could... I mean, he's probably... Well... I don't know about the line of sight thing. He could maybe come... Say there. We'll lay down an Overwatch with his rifle as well. I'm not sure if I should be covering this truck. I mean, it's possible. I try and maybe do a bit like that, because I'm not sure if they might come out of the truck. I don't think they literally are just appearing there. Okay. I can't move the camera while it's their turn. We're going to attack? Yeah, I think we attacked. There's no reason not to.
Fish in a barrel.
2 kills.
Enemy!
Doesn't give me the accuracy on this, I don't think. We got it. Press equal to cycle through enemies on the map. Okay.
I'm full of piss and vinegar.
He didn't move. Probably a wise choice, to be fair. Let's do it with the sniper. So I'm imagining that's going to be a pretty easy one.
More Krauts on the horizon!
There he goes.
They're not letting up. We gotta get out of here.
If we destroy the radio tower, it might buy us enough time to escape.
I've only been in the country for an hour, and you're already speaking my language.
Prepare for extraction.
Interact
That's our
with the
escape
demolition
route.
point to plant an explosive charge. Your mission objectives show importance. So yes, we've got primary and secondary objectives. You'll often be given a preview of the mission's extraction zone. Yep. Works as you'd expect. So which one's Tom? This is...
I'm low on ammo.
Is that Tom? King, yeah, he's He's the demolitions guy, isn't he? So I'm wondering if I should run him in and get him to do the demolition. And we'll get the other guys to kind of cover his progress. So the enemies are going to appear here now. So
What's the plan?
with the Thompson,
Moving out!
just move a little bit closer there, and we'll pop down the zone there.
In position!
Carbine.
Moving
Might
out!
just come here as well.
Taking my sector!
A sniper, I might. Oh, I guess he's had his go. Oh yeah, he shot the dude, didn't he?
Enemy sighted!
Yeah, I think that's probably right. Oh, he
Taking the
missed.
shot. There's a buck in my sights. Ah! He's having the last bite.
Mayor! Clean kill!
Yeah, can I get this other guy with my carbine?
Eat legs, you bastards! Last round, I need a refresh.
Okay, so we want to get to the demolition point. Let's, well, we
Moving
can't
out.
get all the way there, so we'll just leave this guy in pretty good cover here. Any more reinforcements due? It doesn't look like it, unless there's some around here I've not seen. Okay, we'll leave it there for now. Maybe more
I'm low
coming.
on ammo.
But I think we maybe sort of push in here.
En mouvement!
I'll leave a couple of points. I don't know if it takes action points to reload. I'm assuming it does. Actually, it's saying 5, I think, isn't it? So
En
let's just
mouvement!
move in there. We'll just pull back and we'll reload on the next one.
Moving!
There we go. So we've got some more reinforcements coming in next turn. Right, everyone's back to
Magazine's
full AP,
almost
so
dry.
let's place the charge.
Moving! Get moving. She's gonna blow.
We're done here. Get to the extraction point.
Yeah. Extraction zone appears once all primary objectives are complete. We need a whole team there. So can he get through that gate is my question, I suppose. Let's
Moving
just
out!
pop round this side. I think we're just going to do sort of a... he does actually need to reload, so I need to only move 7 or
Moving.
less. So let's move there. Reload.
Reloading!
Pretty much it for now. I'll leave him there.
You want me?
Can I... Yes, let's open. Make sure we
Moving
can open
out.
the gate for King. He could probably have done it himself, but I'm sure he won't mind.
Moving!
There. Our sniper needs a bit of a reload as well, so if we move... Oh, can he move through the door?
En mouvement!
Let's reload now.
Reloading!
He's got enough to
En
move to
mouvement.
cover there. Not much we can do, but I'll leave him there so he's actually on the corner.
Target!
Let us finish this.
Okay, so let's make sure we
Ammo
get
on
King
ammo.
out first of all. We can't get all the way to the extraction, but let's we'll
Moving!
move him as close to it as we can. So none of these guys can really.
Moving out!
We'll move him back here, and I'll put an overwatch on like this corner.
Area covered!
Where have we got the Thompson? They might come. Sure, I'm going to get him in the extraction
Moving
zone.
out.
He's the one who's already wounded anyway. So, and the sniper
Can I help?
might just
En
move him,
mouvement.
say there. He can actually see that guy with a really good chance, so I think maybe we just take that.
Ah!
Ennemi tué!
That's a clapper!
That's a clapper. I don't know who's Irish. I didn't think we had any Irish people. Okay, I think that's all I'm going to do for now. Not quite close. Oh, we're not quite close enough to extract, unfortunately. So is that cover? That is. That's full cover. So I'm just going to pull him back that far. I can give him a bit of sniper cover.
Oh,
Yeah. So let's do that from there. And if this guy pokes his nose out, we'll take a shot.
vérifiez votre secteur.
I'm just going to... Let's just
Moving
pop him
out.
behind that box. And
What do you need?
this guy, we'll just pop him
Moving.
there so he's actually in some cover. And take that. Take the shot. Oh, it's a miss.
Ange! Too
Ooh,
close!
he missed as well.
I am recovered.
But I think it's time
Moving
to skedaddle. So let's do that.
Oui?
What I might do with this
En
guy
mouvement.
is actually come
Signal
here
from
and
meine Flanken
take the
an.
shot.
Bon voyage. Bravo. Moving.
Yeah!
And then that
Moving
should be
out.
it, right? Backspace to or end turn to complete the mission. There we go.
Coming down, fellas!
Ooh.
Welcome to France, my friends.
Welcome
think
to
I'm going to like
France.
An invasion is coming to free Europe from the Nazis. We're here to prepare the ground for D-Day. Our mission is to help the French resistance, to sabotage the Germans and build a secret army of patriots. We will form partisan groups behind enemy lines to tie up the Nazi war machine. When D-Day comes, they'll give our boys a chance to get ashore. That is our goal. Build a strong enough resistance to make this invasion possible. The clock is ticking. This is Willard Cassidy, out. We just got word of a couple of candidates for our team. There's an Australian guy who has parachuted in and needs a hand. Here's some Bolshevik kid. He's got the student groups fighting for him. Pick your poison, ladies and gentlemen. Who shall we go get?
Is it either or is it a case
Now
of who do we
are
get
all safe,
first?
We should check our equipment. Replacements are hard to find. Make sure you have everything you need.
Yeah, let's have a quick look at these. So, the student leader, Jacob Bloch, has been captured and will soon be moved beyond the reach of his allies in the Franc-Tireur. Free him and defeat his captors. Intel Recruitment Rural. Okay, and that is a... How do I know which type of mission it is? I mean, it's in red, so does that just indicate it's a an assault mission? Well, the word it's in gold. Oh, okay, no, it's actually the word. It says ambush under the student there. So yeah, so that's an ambush mission. Oh, we've got graveyard shift. Oh, okay, so recruit a leader. That's obviously a class. We get a M1911 handgun and a jacket of some kind. This one we'd get a digger slouch hat and a Webley Mark 6 Dragon pistol by the look of it. So this is a heavy. A Jedburgh named Ollie Johnson parachuted in yesterday. The Germans have him cornered at a church. Get to him and see that he joins us. So this is an assault, and the +8 icon is slightly different, so I don't know kind of what they relate to. Okay, but let's head to base camp first. We can see the guys. We can listen to them talk. We can recover fatigue and morale. We can look at their loadout and such. So, Willard Cassidy and Charles Belanger want to talk. Gain 1 max morale. Oh, nice. And heals 1 fatigue. Okay, let's listen to that.
Willard, no more jokes. When will the invasion come?
You know as much as I do. Late spring, early summer. Soon.
You've seen the Ci de France. What if the Germans throw the invasion off the beaches?
Then I guess Eisenhower will try again. Look, Charles. Anzio showed we've gotten good at this. What's the worry?
That we repeat Dieppe. Then we have to wait for another campaign season, another year. That the Red Army will liberate France before the Americans.
You know, we Jeds are here as pathfinders. We're here to make it happen.
I know. But my fear is that we do not do enough.
Nice. Okay, so we can click on them to customize them. Just to remind ourselves, this is Willard Cassidy, jockey, captain in the US Army. Proud of his Irish-American roots, Willard hails from New Orleans and has a deep love of jazz. His outgoing personality contrasts with his sensitive pencil sketches, so it's Willard's sketches that we see in those sort of cutscene things. The product of a Jesuit education, Cassidy played football in college. After graduation, he joined the army and saw hard fighting with the 3rd Ranger Battalion in Tunisia, before joining the OSS and Operation Jedburgh. Tom Crown King, lieutenant with the British Army. Tom's public school accent conceals a taste for destruction. A demolitions expert, he's also an avid gambler, 2 pastimes that go hand in hand. In 1940, Tom read Guilty Men by Cato, which afflicted him with a cynicism towards the war. A bit-part actor in the movies when he was called up, it's unclear how much of Tom's fatalism is real or a performance. Oh, so he was like a sometime actor when he was called up to the army. Cool. We have Charles Bélanger, Zero, a fighter with the French resistance. Brought up in Tours, Charles is a schoolteacher turned cold-blooded freedom fighter. He is estranged from his Vichy-supporting father. Vichy. Is that the French government army, is it? I'm not sure. Charles is a stalwart supporter of Charles de Gaulle as he distrusts the forces of radicalism, communists, unions and students that appear to dominate the resistance. His greatest fear is that the liberation will open the door to Stalinism. Vincent Tremblay, Rocket, Sergeant with the Canadian Army. Growing up in rural Ontario, Vincent spent his youth hunting, honing his skills as a tracker and outdoorsman. He also developed an abiding love of hockey. When France fell in 1940, Vincent bucked the trend of many French-speaking Canadians and joined the war effort. His only combat experience prior to joining the Jedburghs was the abortive 1942 raid on Dieppe, which initiated him into the commando operations. Okay, so if we go back to Willard, if we click on him, we can customize him. So let's have a look. I probably don't have a lot to customize his appearance at the moment. So he's using a carbine at the moment. If I click on that, compare and equip different weaponry. Each character class has a specific weapon type which only they can equip. Unlock new and better weapons through mission rewards and the faction liaisons. So he's a leader. That's his class, I believe. So he carries a carbine, semi-automatic rifle. So it's probably good at sort of mid-range combat type thing, I think. He's only got that currently, so that's fine. We can see the details of the gun, no mods, that's fine. Okay, if we go to his secondary weapon, he's actually got a choice here. We can go with the handgun which he has, or the M1911. Oh no, that was the M1911, this is the Webley. So this does more damage, less morale damage, they're just same accuracy. It's got a less ammo and more expensive to reload. Service revolver firing a 4.55 Webley rimmed handgun and featuring a top brake reloading. Standard British service revolver. Standard American sidearm. Well, he should probably carry the American sidearm, I reckon. In melee, he's got a trench knife. That's all he's got at the moment. And he can do a choice of grenades. So he's got like a frag grenade. We could give him a sticky bomb or a satchel charge. Explodes the turn after it's thrown. Throw range, yeah. So he's, as a mid-range fighter, he's probably the longer throw range makes sense for him. So we can, I think I can scroll between the soldiers here. If I click on King. There we go. So he's got a trench gun, pump action shotgun basically, firing a 12 gauge in shell. Antique hunter's weapon, useful in trench raiding. Okay. Again, it's the only sort of primary weapon he has available at the moment. If we go to secondary fire, so he's a Brit, so maybe we'll give him the Webley. So higher damage, but less ammo. Melee, he's only got the trench knife. He's going to be a close-up fighter, so I'm wondering maybe the sticky bomb or the satchel charge. Stick to vehicles. Very short throw distance. Let's go with the sticky bomb. It'd be good to have different things. Bélanger. He is... Oh, sorry. This is King's class is support. Bélanger is a marksman. He's got a bolt-action rifle. Secondary... doesn't really have like an effective range on these. But I might give him the Webley as well. Grenade-wise, he's going to be a long-range fighter, so we'll give him the long-range grenade. And then we have Tremblay, who is a scout. And he has the submachine gun, the Thompson. The Tommy gun, classic. Secondary, well, he's no, oh, I thought he was Canadian, Tremblay. I'm saying British there. But he is Canadian, so we're going to give him the American handgun. Melee, trench knife, and grenade. He's up close as well, isn't he? Why don't we try the satchel charge, just so we've got a bit of everything in the group. That's fine. Have they got different skills? Oh, yeah, so these are their kind of class skills then. So a leader has that rally skill that we saw, so they can recover morale. Passive, he recovers 30% morale after using an active skill. Does that include the weapon stuff? I'm not sure. King, he's the medic. Passive, he's immune to crits, even when vulnerable. That's pretty useful. Bélanger is a sniper, so shoot your primary weapon with critical chance at plus 40%. Target's cover bonus is reduced by 30%. Very nice. His passive is when shooting, he cannot deal damage or morale damage to an ally. Nice. Tremblay. Throw a pebble at a space. Alerted enemies within 3 range will turn to face it. That's pretty cool. So he's more of a stealth unit, despite the fact he's got a Tommy gun. He cannot go below 1 morale. He'll never be broken. That's pretty cool. Alright, and finally, let's go and look at their customize options. So we can change the way they look. Each character may only equip clothing aligning with their nationality. Clothes might have beneficial effects. So his helmet... I think we'll keep him in a helmet. Chest. So he could... He's wearing the jump jacket at the moment. He could wear the M43 jacket. I kind of like the jump jacket with the extra frills on it. And just that he's only got 1 set of trousers at the moment. King, he's got a few more options. So he's wearing the para helmet at the moment. I might give him the commando hat. Yeah, I'll give him commando hat. Woolen cap comforter. Chest-wise, so he's wearing this British paratrooper set at the moment. We could give him like a sort of a camo there. British Commando Forces with 1937 pattern webbing, or that. I don't know about that. It looks a bit like one of the ones in Dad's Army. I quite like that though. So let's, for the sake of changing things up, let's give him that. He's only got 1 pair of trousers. I'm just wondering with Cassidy, did I actually... Oh no, I didn't really change his stuff, did I? Bélanger. Quite a few things here. He's currently wearing the Maquis beret. What's the resistance beret? That's quite nice. Give him a trilby. Gavroche cap, or a pork pie hat. I tell you what, I quite like that actually. The woolen cap named after the character in Les Miserables. On his chest, we could give him the Tirailleur tunic. He's wearing the brown jacket at the moment, or a workman's shirt. Oh, I didn't change his hat, did I? Hang on. Let's go back and give him the Gavroche cap. There we go. And for his trousers, he could wear... Oh, quite fancy striped trousers. He's wearing a workman's shirt. Okay. So... I'll keep him in that, I think. And lastly, Tremblay. he's definitely showing as English, which is kind of weird. I mean, I guess Canada was English, I suppose. A bit weird to me. So he's what? He's the scout, isn't he? I might give him no helmet because that helps in war. He's in the same kind of stuff as King. I might give him that because he looks a bit lighter. He's the scout, so he's gonna sneak around probably the most. And we'll leave him in those trousers. There we go. Okay, so let's go back to the mission selection. So now I know what classes they are. It kind of does change the math a little bit on who we go after. Another leader is going to just double up what we have now. Whereas we don't have a heavy. So I think we'll go after Ollie Johnson. What's the high command thing? This region contributes double to resistance strength. Okay. Resistance strength +4. This region houses a well-organised resistance headquarters whose logistical know-how will be invaluable when D-Day comes. Okay. But I think we'll leave it there for now. I mean, if I click on it, we'll go to the mission select, but we got the guys in there. But I think we'll leave it there for now. I think it's probably going to be... certainly in the demo, the third mission was quite a lot bigger, took quite a lot longer. So we'll give that its own episode, I think. But thanks very much for watching this first episode of Classified France 44. I hope you've enjoyed it. I think it's a really fun game. I do. I mean, I'm a big sucker for XCOM-likes generally, but I think the war setting works quite well as well. It's almost a bit Inglorious Bastards, isn't it, in terms of, you know, sneaking behind enemy lines, doing resistance stuff. I like that aspect of it a lot. I should also mention that this game is due to go out to release on the 5th of March. I think I'm planning to publish this on the 1st of March. As of yesterday, the 29th of February, it was available for those who'd ordered the special Overlord edition, I think. But yeah, certainly in a few days, it'll be on sort of general sale for everyone to play. And, you know, if you like the look of this video, please do feel free to check it out as well. So thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, as I hope you did, if you could hit the thumbs up button, that'd be great. Leave me a comment. Let me know if what you think of the game, the gameplay so far. If it's something you'd check out yourself, let me know. Always great to hear your thoughts. And if you're watching this and haven't yet subscribed to the channel, that'd be absolutely amazing if you could do so. So thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.